Hello, beautiful divine one. Thank you for choosing you. Thank you for coming to co-create and play here with us today. You answered the call. You chose you. You followed your intuition. I imagine that you are doing that more and more, and I imagine that you are reaping, if reaping is the right word, but experiencing the vibrations of those decisions, of following what is resonant for you, of choosing you. You wouldn't have clicked on this message if that wasn't the case. I don't know what the title's going to be, but it wouldn't have enticed you. You would have, I don't know, stopped watching about 10, 20 seconds ago. I know that for those of you that stay 5-5 as I say this, it is because you know that you are here for more. You know that you are here for things that others, including myself, cannot give you. 111 as I say this. And that is why these messages are designed to meet you where you're at. It's not going to tell you what to do. You are not going to tell you what to do, because this is all you. The streams of consciousness that I've been feeling, the shifts in the streams of consciousness that I've been feeling, it's you. It's also me. And I have been feeling higher streams of consciousness wanting to come through for you. So now I'm doing 2 videos a day. It's almost like, it's not that I feel that the collective is split, because I feel like this is for all of you. It's for all of you when you're ready. Okay, so I am, before even going into trance or into the space, I've just been called to take one card here, the shapeshifter. I may read from the book at the end, we'll see, but what's coming through for you, or for me, for you, at 222, intuitively, is right now, you're done shape-shifting. You're done pretending to be anything other, 234 as I say this, anything other than what you are. You cannot, it's not you cannot. Let me rephrase this. Source cannot, which is also you. But Source cannot meet you anywhere other than where you are at. If you are still shifting and pretending and playing in paradigms that you know aren't for you, then you're still shape-shifting and morphing yourself into something that is not for you, something that is not true for you. I'm really being called to this eye here. If it is an eye, it looks like an eye to me. They're radical self-honesty here, friends. Only you can know. Only you can answer the question. Only you can truly know what is for you and what is not for you. There are also ways of being in the world that maybe aren't for you anymore, or people that aren't for you anymore. It's for them to decide, right? It's not for you to, unless it is not for you, then it is for you to simply decide. But I'm just hearing, feeling, sensing, and there are many other words that I can use, but those feel resonant to use, those feel safe to use, that there are still people, maybe family, but people close to you, that while you maybe hint at who and what you are and what your truth is and what you believe, you're still playing it safe. I'm also hearing that many of you, we can justify things in so many ways. And one of the ways that we can do it is, I say this at 444, as a form of protection. But it is, who are we truly protecting by pretending to be somebody other than who we are? you're not protecting the other person and you're not protecting yourself. You think maybe you're protecting both of you. Maybe you truly think you're just protecting the other person, but you are not giving them the opportunity to choose truly what is for them and what is not for them. So you, my friend, are truly done playing in this paradigm. Okay. Being called to take some oracle, but before I take anything else, I am also being called to say relatively at the beginning of the video, which is something I don't usually do. I save most of the personal stuff for the end, but I have been called to say this now because we are at, or I am at 119 subscribers, which has been a number for me that has great significance. Reasons don't matter. It just does have great significance. And I said, if this channel ever gets to that point, one of my ways of being of service is to work with people one-on-one. And yes, I am building my soul coaching, whatever business thing, but it's more than that for me. I know what it is like to be in a position where you do not have the financial means, but you truly seek the assistance. And it's not so much seek, but there is a resonance, right? This will feel resonant for you or it won't. So I will be leaving an email and stuff in the description box. My website is almost done. It's also why I hesitated to do this now, but well, I have to follow my call, right? And that's what I'm doing right here, right now with you. So thank you. Thank you for assisting me in this, I suppose. So there will be 10 positions, and this is because this is timeless, this is something that I will be doing forever, I imagine, or until it feels no longer resonant to do so. But I'll be working with 10 people, free of charge. We will have to set up a schedule and we'll go into more detail. But if this interests you, pop me an email and we can discuss it more. But essentially, we will meet for a period of 10 weeks. So once a week for an hour, between an hour or two, where we will go through whatever channeled messages are for you. But it's not predictions, guys. This is work. This is not work, it's play, but it's assistance. It's divine assistance to help you with whatever you are struggling with in your now, right? Whatever lessons you are struggling to detach from or learn or whatever it is this. And I'm jumbling over the words and I'm mumbling over the words, but I know that if this feels for you, then you'll click or send me an email and we'll go from there. Once everything is set up, it'll be a little bit more easy to navigate, but until that stage, messy is my way. It's how I started this channel. I am messy. Not really. I mean, when I paint and stuff, yes, I'm very, very messy, and possibly when I cook, but I don't do things perfectly. If I try, it's so unresonant to me. I lose passion, I lose flow. The perfection for me has always come naturally and later. So this is me following my flow. Anyway, let's get back to this message. And I'm just being told here that it's because I'm done pretending. Like you, in my own ways, there was things that I was holding on to too. And this is the energy of, this is timeless. We're currently in July. I don't know, the date is this 9th, which for me is 9 is always a significant number. And I just saw that it's 9 something, but I was really called to the 9 at the top of the screen. This is like marks a before and a now, because there is no after, right? There's only now. This is like, just marks the end of everything that once was or could ever be. And at the time of recording there is so much happening astrologically. We had a 7/7 portal. I think that is also why I could not record. I was experiencing, and I say this at 11, experiencing my own rising from the ashes moment. I think it's possibly something that we are all experiencing at this time. This leaving density behind, like, it's not even stepping into the unknown, right? It's like flying into the unknown. So anyway, being told to take some oracle. I do have tarot if I feel called to take, but this is for you. I don't know what you guys need, but ground yourself with your breath, because where you place your focus, where you place your attention, where you place your energy, that is where you receive the most. That's where you receive everything. Okay, breathing fully into your heart space. Holding for a moment if it feels good to you. Acknowledging your heart, acknowledging your center, acknowledging your truth, your light, your divinity. Surrendering on each exhale. Breathing at your own pace. Okay, 3. And the bottom. Say breathing at your own pace. And we have breath of the cosmos, my will to thy, micromanaging the universe. This is about allowance, pausing, breathing, and allowing that which is for you to come to you. Like, there is so much. Okay, let's see. We've got one face down. We've got lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Of course you have. We are the hearthers, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. And forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. This card has come out quite a few times for this collective. I'm loving this energy for you guys. This is truly, truly, truly this is truly you guys loving yourselves in a way that you've never done before. This is so beautiful. This birth is a portal. Like, for me, I can understand the true sort of metamorphosis is coming through, but metaphor of this. I may even share this video with the Mothers Collective that I read for, just because I am truly feeling this energy. But birth is not just what we birth, right, in the human, like birthing humans. It is what we birth, it is what we create, it is what we embody, it is what we choose to bring into this world. That is birth. What do we choose to bring into this world? I say that at 111. What do you choose to bring into this world? What do you choose to be in this world? Imagine yourself as an infant. Like, imagine being your own parent. Imagine that. What would you do differently? How would you be? How would you nurture? How would you encourage? How would you love? How would you sacrifice? What would you do? What would you do for you? Because that is what your creation is. Truly, it's you expressed in another form. It's something co-created with source, but it's you, right? It may only exist if somebody else, like this video, for example, I'm co-creating it with source. There is more than source, but it's you, right? That there's so much more. It's beyond words. What is coming through the streams, and even though, like, it exists for me while I'm recording it or uploading it, but it doesn't exist truly until somebody else experiences it. In the same way that, like, you don't exist unless somebody else gets to experience you. I mean, you do, but your sole purpose here is to be experienced as your truth, as your light, as your divinity. So you can exist, like you can hide in a wardrobe and no one can see you. You will still exist, but you will only truly exist for you because nobody else will be experiencing you. That's coming through, guys. I don't know if that's going to be triggering or what, because I'm feeling that for some of you it may be, but that is it. It doesn't actually matter what you do. It matters that you choose to be you in everything that you do, in everything that you bring into this world, in everything that you embody in this world. 333, as I'm saying all of this. This is truly you breaking free from the... It is nonsense. It may not feel like nonsense to you all the time, but everything that you thought was true, every paradigm that you thought you had to play in, every way you thought you had to do something in because somebody else did it, because a book said, because all the other successful people said that this is how they did it. You are beyond that. The longer you continue to play in the paradigm of thinking, and because when you think it and you believe it, then you're playing in that paradigm, then it is true for you. It is only when you stop and you choose it not to be, that it ceases to have any control over you. Something that's coming to me, I mean, I can't even remember, I don't know why movie references are coming to me as of late, but I think it's called Skeleton Key. It's got Kate Hudson in, and it's about voodoo. It's actually like a thriller, strangely enough. She's normally a romantic comedy person, but anyway, it's all about voodoo magic, right? And the whole premise is voodoo magic cannot touch you unless you believe that it can. If you have any doubt, any doubt that it may or could possibly be true, exist, work, then lo and behold, you are vulnerable to voodoo magic. So this is a metaphor for lo and behold, you will be vulnerable to the limitation that you still believe that you still believe. It's something that you're still holding on to. Ergo, it's something that will still be at play. Okay, let's see. Okay, right away. Like I said, I was not sure what wanted to come through today, where it wanted to come from, so I placed a whole bunch of decks all around me, saying all of this at 555. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Not being told to take the bottom card. Okay. Aha. 5 of Pentacles. They're telling me they are telling me they're giving me pop-outs, 5 pop-outs, but one at a time. There we go. Okay, we got 2 there. I felt impatience. I sensed impatience. The Tower and Strength card. Okay, coming out together. And there we go. The Queen of Wands. Honestly, beautiful, beautiful beings. There are no words that can get you to see the magic and beauty 911, as I say this, that you are. There is nothing that I can say. There is nothing that anybody can say. There is no validation outside of you. 9111, as I'm saying this, there is no validation outside of you that can give you this oomph, this knowing, this, okay, I'm ready. With all these changes that are occurring, and I feel them, right? I feel that you are changing, you are shifting, you are playing, you are being more curious. And Source has got you, right? Like, I almost feel like right now, like this is Source, like soothing you, like bringing you to a point of purring so that you can alchemize whatever nonsense you are experiencing, whatever discomfort you are experiencing. There's so much that is changing. So much that is changing, and so much that is being built in this time of change. Now you can either allow, like you can work with all the forces at play here, and there's so much at play, so much that you cannot see, so much beyond you and me, beyond what can be known to us in our human forms. And you can work with it or you can resist it. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. Like, whether this is like them knocking down the tower, whether this is them building the new tower because of the tower that has burnt down, it's much of a muchness. It's much of a muchness because it's different for all of you. But this, you know, I'm being called again to this mother's milk, birth as a portal, this loving yourself. I'm also being called to this cat here, like transmutation, alchemy, 919, as I say this, transmutation, alchemy, pause, patience, pulling a clarifier on this Queen of Wands. We have the 5 of Pentacles, change, shift, right? The Queen of Wands. She knows what makes her soul sing. She also knows that there is divine timing and everything occurs in divine timing, and she has no control over that. She is sitting patiently, I don't know, maybe she's having a conversation with her cat. Maybe she's talking to the sunflower. But look at her expression, like she's calm, she's serene. There's no concern, right? She's not allowing fears of failure, of hardship, of struggle. It's like these orphans, they know. I'm just hearing, I'm actually completely blanking on what I sort of know in my logical mind about this card, and I'm going to just read it intuitively, which doesn't usually happen with the Rider-Waite deck. But this is like a church, and they know that there is a haven for them, a place for them to go. They know. So they feel safe. They may still have to travel. For all we know, the front door maybe, I don't know, maybe this building spans over 10 blocks and the front door's at the bottom, like all the way at the first block, and they're at the 10th. We don't know. Neither does she. She doesn't need to, nor do they. They can choose to walk to that 10th block door in whatever way they choose to, right? In an angry way, in a frustrated way. Everything is a choice. So you can choose to wait for Source to, I don't know, make magic with your magic, or you can choose to enjoy and play and be and continue to create and play and be and find whatever is resonant for you, the new ways, right? Because this is about you discovering the truth of you. You know, cards falling. You no longer feeling the need to shapeshift, to be anything other than who you truly are, or what you truly are, your divine self. That which is not for you is not for you. It cannot stay. If it doesn't burn away, it's going to jump out the tower. It's not going to worry about going down the stairs and finding a safe exit. It doesn't want to be there. it feels that it is not for you. So I'm just seeing magnets. You can try and push two magnets to the polar and the whatever, the right side and the wrong side. You can try and push them together, but unless they are meant to magnetize, they will repel each other. There is nothing you can do. And this is the same with that which is not for you. Subconsciously, consciously, unknowingly, however, you will repel that which is not for you, or that which is not for you will repel you. Sometimes it can be tidier than that. Sometimes it can be messier than that. Depends on how attached you are to the story. I'm being told to just take another card. And what do we have here? The Queen of Cups. This is truly about embracing the divine feminine in you. And this is not saying that we all have a divine feminine, we all have a divine masculine. For me, the feminine, the divine feminine is, the creator. She's also the emotional, right? So this is also about, and with the Queen of Swords, she's also, the Queen of Emotions. This is about channeling your emotions, an emphasis on the channel, like an emphasis again on the channel. They're like channeling your emotions, and then I'm hearing like channel. I mean, this message is quite long, so if you've made it here, you most likely know that you're a channel for source consciousness. Perhaps I'm hearing for some of you a verbal channel. Like, it's time to take the plunge and do. So, but for those of you who that little tidbit is not for, right? For those of you who channel source in other ways, because you're all channels for source consciousness. Some of you, this is also like with all these queens, this is you mastering your emotional state, your emotional being, your emotional everything, right? Because everything is spiritual, everything is energy. Emotion is energy in motion. So whatever you're feeling is creating something. So your feelings matter. They matter. They matter more than you could possibly imagine. Okay, being told to take one card from this deck. There we go. This is the Cosmic Journey Oracle. Why am I not surprised? I love it when it ends off with generally ends off with a smile, but the universe wants to co-conspire with you. It does. You are here to create. I'm just gonna, you know what? They gave me like 4 cards. I'm gonna take the first 3 because it's just a nice way to hopefully leave you feeling inspired to actually, when you stop watching this, to jump up and go and create and play. Allow your work to become your art. Fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. Okay? Because you are here to change the world. You change the world simply by existing, truly, but by what you choose to embody, by your frequency, and by what you choose to co-create. So thank you, beautiful divine ones. My name is Angela, and I channel source consciousness and you daily. Sometimes I'm starting to struggle with what to call it, because it's different, but it's all one, because we are all one of one frequency, right? And I'm just in my 0 point, allowing whatever to come through me, but it's all source, which means it's you and me. But thank you. I truly appreciate your focus, your time, your love, your energy, and your perseverance and your persistence. I feel the magic of what you are doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, beautiful divine one. Have a magical now. Bye-bye.